Welcome to another episode and video on my Raspberry Pi 2 running Ubuntu Linux as well as the Robot operating system. And I want to go further where I left off last time, which is callback 3. I found out that some problems were caused by a twice calling of callback 2. So I introduced a callback 3 for publisher 3, public speaker 3, whatever, and that went quite well. The point is now, of course, how to deal with this, because quite a lot of things are dealt with in here in callback 3, and I need that to be done in callback 3. So what to do? When output 18 turns out to be false, which means that the red LED is off, then data should be sent. Right. And then output 22 right here, no connection yet to the breadboard, should be true for 1 second and then false. Can I, is the logical question, make this happen the way I like? I have no idea. It's callback, then something is happening, and then something more is happening. Also, this should have to do with my various messages, and that is still a big problem, because I do have them both, but they don't work. Well, here I have them both, and here I have all three of them. Not here, here. I have all three of them. 2 for now commented out. So, how do I find out what works? Let's first run things. The ROS core is already running. So, run the publisher. Run subscriber. Then run public speaker 2. Then run public speaker 3. And it all slows down because of the huge amount of stuff in the limited memory that the RPI2 has. Then also is this LED. It is a little bit obscured by the wiring, so maybe this helps. Is this LED functioning properly, and is this one? So pressing, I said pressing, yeah, well, I press, that works. So with the fischertechnik photo transistor, yeah, alright. So holding it, doing this, it gets certainly, there, something works. Wow. And I noticed I did something, I forgot something. I have 4 probes. So if I remove the light, the red LED should not do it. That's, yeah. Releasing the button, data should get 1. Should become 0. But is it? And notice something else. I don't see publisher 3. Alright, then oh, I forgot an explanation. This is the voltage divider, right here. This one is, if I'm correct, yes, I'm correct. This one is for the button. This one is for red LED. This one is for port 22. True for 1 second and then false. So let's see again whatever happens. So far it did work, kind of. I'm afraid no such thing anymore. So that was I too enthusiastic? I'm not quite sure now. Alright. Further diagnosis. Oh, this has become 0. Alright. So with these tests, I really wonder why publisher 3 isn't working as it should. It has everything it should have. If I compare it to callback 2, it has a RaspberryPi. Oh, that is maybe a nice idea to actually check if it is being done. Although data is and data 2, but that's not being printed either. I can check that. Data callback 3. Also this line, no, select and copy, go here, and then, well, that is the same. Let's see if the button still works. Yes, the button still works, and you can see that in this window right here. This works. Now I want this to work, so I have to stop the subscriber in this window, then go here, Ctrl S, save. Chances are that this is going to be not quite well received, but let's see whatever happens. Last time it was a surprise that callback 3 had to be implied. So now let's see what happens on screen. Well, the button is being signaled, but callback 3 wait, I make a mistake. I make a slight mistake, because of course I heard the number. No. Callback 3, and then I don't care a number for some reason. So I need to really make it different in that. Otherwise, you really have no idea what you're doing. Well, this is, I heard the number is callback 1. Come on, stay on it. So do I get callback 3 somewhere? Just anywhere? Alright, I don't. At least, oh, see, that one is being executed. So what I can do, which was originally the intention, is to move this one to callback 3. Let's do that. Copy and comment out. Callback 3. And put it right here. That should do it. Now stop and run. So now the point is that if this works, then now I really should see this line go up if it works. if it doesn't work, I really have some kind of problem. So shining, and no, it doesn't work, not in the least. Release the button, yeah, that works. So callback 3 is left out, entirely left out. Oops. Yes, it really makes the difference with the red arrow that I got all the time. At the same time, nothing works. Data 2, what is the argument? Also data 2. Here's also data 2. Why isn't callback 3 called anyway? Is that because of something here? Oh really? No. No callback 2. So it has to be something in here. And the big question is what and why and how. Is def callback 2 argument colon. Same thing here. But why isn't it being called? Very good question. Mystery. Alright, some more testing. So if I just take these lines out, or more appropriately these lines, I'm not doing it correct. These ones, command out, save, and restart. Then I should be hearing or reading callback 3, but even now it doesn't happen. While I know that last episode, it worked. What has changed? I honestly can't tell. What I may do, just an idea, which I can't do because the idea I had was making here data 2, but it can't because I don't have a data 2 defined. Data 2 is not in here and not in messages. So by all means let me find out where data 2 is. Nowhere. So data 2 just comes as data 2. here in the publisher. There's data. There's data and data 2. And data is inserted. And data gets data 2 because it is just being sent. So what if I change this and make it data 3? Do I get an error? Like this. Like this. Then also data 3. What will happen now? Not very much, I think. If anything. So, once again, press the button, shine a light. Well, everything happens except callback 3. So, a big mystery, why isn't callback 3 called at all? It doesn't make any sense at all. So I can just as well come on. Comment it in again, uncomment. It's too bad that it's so extremely slow with all the resources active. What is happening? Why is it happening anyway? I should have seen here already this whole stuff. So I do something else, and what happens when I comment out callback 2? Does it take on callback 1 or callback 3? See? Some setup. No, of course not. Now nothing happens anymore. I have taken out complete callback 3. And nothing happens. Then like this. And yes, I'm just experimenting, and now everything happens again. And why is that? There's a callback 1 as well, and it was this one. So basically when I take out callback 2, everything stops, and that is weird. Do I miss something that says, alright, callback has to be ended with? But I've never seen anything like that. So this, in my opinion, doesn't make any logic, any sense. Very strange. Why does something stop working? Final part of this episode. I realized that with callback 1 I have a string, callback 2 I have an integer, callback 3 I get an integer. So I removed this the $s for string, move this back to data 2, then realized that I had forgotten to put this on data 2, so there's no harm done. And further investigation led to no other conclusion that it should work. Other than I have no clue. So here I should get callback 3 in lines. Question is, why don't I? It has proven to be futile to comment this out. Commenting this out is just surpassing the whole callback. Commenting out callback 2 apparently leads to absolutely nothing at all, which I find strange. In that light I can also say, alright, what happens when I comment out callback 1 and 2? Something should happen. Well, apparently not. So if I go entirely up into the code, this is happening, then data 1 says, yeah, so, and what? Nothing. Not even an I heard thing. Well, that is logical, because I have now commented it out, but worrisome is that with callback 3 isn't doing anything at all. So how can that be? And let's bring this one back. Now I should get I heard the number, which clearly doesn't happen. and taking everything in again. Wait for it, and everything runs. Well, everything except for callback 3 again. So what is the culprit? Why does it work one time and why doesn't it work another time? This is all callback 2. Releasing the button and this one, and shining a light is all callback 2. Yeah, there it goes. So when I thought last time that I found the solution, in the end finally I clearly was wrong. Question is why? And I seem not able for now to figure that one out. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode. If you like it, or have comments, whatever, or questions, anyway, subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, follow me on Twitter, retweet and like, follow me on Instagram and like, leave comments, whatever. Please donate to keep videos coming to you. More information on my website, and this is going to be continued, obviously. So for now, bye bye. Oh, and by the way, I should change this into 4 because I have 4 probes now. Probes on all things to make things clear. And that's really it. Bye bye.